Okay, guys, the reason why I play that little video for you is because, as you know, it was Louis and Teresa's wedding anniversary, their first year. I believe they got married sometime in August last year. Don't quote me on that. I don't have the exact date, but I know it's been around a year that they've been married. So, this little clip has been circulating all over social media. So it's basically, Louis, he likes to do these grand, you know, these grand scenarios for Teresa, right? He's walking into the kitchen, Teresa's sitting down, she's waiting for him. It's like the perfect scene, right? And then in walks Louis with like a box, like a black box, and gifts Teresa those heart-shaped lab-grown earring from Diamond's Nexus. So the reason why I thought that this was funny and I wanted to share this with you guys is because first I'm going to backtrack. Teresa and Melissa have a podcast, Namaste Bitches, and they used to be on Podcast One, I believe. And recently they have changed on a different platform. They have migrated to Herdat, I believe. And Teresa, a couple of episodes ago, she was saying, "Oh, guys, it's not the rumor. Like you guys are talking about rumors. We didn't get dropped. It's not something like that. It's just because we had a different vision for our podcast. We wanted to have like live calls. We wanted to be able to see our listeners and interact with them. So we made the choice to leave. Don't listen to the rumors out there." So that's basically what Teresa said, right? It does not negate the fact that there are still rumors out there. Some people have speculated about the whole Sofia Vergara thing. Like some people have alluded to their podcast dropping her or dropping them because of the joke that she made and the accent. They thought that maybe it wasn't very kosher and didn't like that and decided to sever relationship. So that was one gossip out there. But there's another person, another podcaster who recently, a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember if it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but recently, he said on the podcast with Kim D. Kim D was on that podcast, so you know which podcast I'm talking about. So he said that he had heard a rumor, and the rumor was that Teresa wanted to, like, she was inquiring about the fact that they were not getting a lot of sponsors, right? She was kind of like, where are the sponsors, right? And apparently they got back to her and said that, you know what, we're having difficulty getting you sponsors for the sole reason that some companies do not feel comfortable being affiliated with you because of your history and the stint that you did in prison. So that's a rumor out there, right? I don't know if it's true. I'm just repeating it. But yeah, I thought that was a little sad because, it was so long ago. So I'm sure that if this is true, and there's no way for us to know if it is or if it's not, or if Teresa will ever come out and tell us about that. I don't think so. But I thought that she would probably feel upset if that was the case by something like that. But the reason why I thought of this rumor when I saw that clip, I felt like, doesn't it feel like an ad to you, or like something like almost like a commercial? Like the way that Teresa is shouting out the company like constantly, she's like, "I always wanted lab-grown diamonds from Diamond Nexus," right? "I always wanted lab-grown." She kept on saying that over and over, and I was thinking, is that real? Are they looking maybe for a sponsor or something? Because at the end of the day, like, there's nothing wrong with wanting like lab grown diamonds. Some people have like a little bit more of a, like social, they're kind of like thinking about the earth and that kind of stuff, which is good. It's a good thing, right? So the fact that Teresa kept on saying that this is something that she really wanted, I was a little surprised because, we tend to think of her as like a very, flashy, luxurious woman and all of that, like she likes her diamonds. She always asks Joe Judice for diamonds. She had her yellow sapphire and all that stuff, right? So considering that lab grown diamonds, although they are beautiful, they do retain approximately 30 to 50% of less value than a natural diamond. So I thought that was a little bit interesting when it comes to Teresa in particular, right? But Maybe she was looking for a sponsor. It's possible. She's maybe shouting them out because maybe she wants a partnership, like a sponsor for her podcast. So I just thought I would share this little piece of gossip with you guys because it's a little funny.